what's up everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today it's gonna be Morphin time. Yeah, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers theme song. Now, it might sound cheesy, or maybe not, but growing up, you gotta admit, if you watched the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers back in the 90s, the theme song was pretty damn good, right? The theme song was great. And what kind of TV theme song has tapping in it on a guitar? It does. It has tapping. Guitar tapping in a TV theme song. Does it get any better than that? Yeah, probably, but pretty cool. So anyways, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers theme song. Stick around. Okay, so I'm going to break this up into 3 parts. There's more than 3 parts to the whole song, but, they're the 3 main ones. The intro, the tapping part, and then the main melody. Like, you'll know what if you know the song. There's other little licks and then chords and stuff in it, but, once you get these down, you can kind of have fun with it. So, the intro... the timing of that might have been a little off, but it's what you do, I used to think it was, but you don't really hit that open that much. I think it's just chord. Okay, so, why am I talking to you like you're going to answer me? Okay, so it starts off with a E power chord, which is 7th A, 9D, and 9G. Now, you start with that, and then you bounce, and then you go up to the low E, open low E. You bounce off of it. So you kind of go, I think, it might be more bouncing, like the open E, to me, it sounds like it's chord, open E, chord, open E, chord, open E. You can kind of like play around with it, like, but I think it's just, and then you slide into the F, which is 8, 10, 10. So E, open E, E power chord, open E, E power chord, open E. So the low E gets palm muted, and you just bounce off of it after you hit the E power chord, each time. So then you slide just up a half step into the F. So E to F. So that's basically it. Okay, so once you get that down, that's the intro. Now to the fun part, the tapping. I hope it gets picked up, the whole guitar. So the tapping is... Okay, what that is somewhat of like a... I don't know, when I think of it, I think of like an Eddie Van Halen kind of pattern for some reason. When you eruption, and a lot of Eddie Van Halen tapping patterns have to do with, I don't know what it is. I think it's like major chord arpeggios. Is that how that works? I don't really know. Don't, it's just the pattern reminds me of like an Eddie Van Halen type pattern when you tap. Anyways, it's going to do putting your, index finger on the 5th fret of the G, and you're going to be pinky on the 9th fret of the G, tapping on the 12th fret of the G. You're going to do that 4 times. So, no, not that way. Okay, that tapping pattern. You don't, not that, that. Because you could go, but it's not that. It's... Okay, so that's 4 times. Then you're going to slide that up. Basically, everything slides up a whole step, which will be index finger 7th on the G, pinky 11th on the G, and tapping finger 14th on the G. So that's for the first is 4 times, the second is 4 times. Sorry. Wow, that's getting picked up really well. I apologize. That was horrible. It's hopefully you just get what you are. Me playing is not what you're here for. It's horrible. It's just hopefully you'll learn it, and you can play it way better than me. Okay, then you jump down to the 4 index finger on the B. 7th ring finger. I guess you can do a big stretch with the ring finger, but you want to do probably pinky. 4 and 7. Never mind the fingers. You can do the fingers any way you want. Obviously, the index finger is going to be on the lower fret, but you can do pinky, you can do ring, you can do middle. If you really were weird, you could go like this. Who would do that though? I don't know. Comment below. Do you ever tap that wide of a stretch with your index and middle finger? Probably not. But anyways, it's going to be 4 and 7 and 12. 4 times. 5, 9, and 12. 4 times. Then you're going to go 5 and 8 and 13. 8 times. And then you tap. I mean, it would be stupid if you picked it. I assume it was tapped. Tap the 12th fret. And that's where that the tapping lick ends. So again, it's 12 on the G, 5, 9, 14 is your tapping, and 7, 11. 7, 11. 4 and 7 tapping 12 on the B. 5 and 9 tapping 12 on the B. All those are 4 times. Then you do 5 and 8 tapping on the G 8 times. And after the 8th time, you tap that 12th on the B. And that's where it ends. Okay? Now all that's left is the little melody. Oh my man. Okay, that's of course the main melody of the song. That's cool. That little cool. Like when I was young and I heard it, I was like, "Yeah, I wish I could play guitar so I can do that." Did I really think that? Probably not. But yeah, I started learning how to play guitar when I was 19. So I didn't actually even have the thought of playing guitar when this show was on. Seeing as though it started in 1993, and that would make me 7 years old. So I had 11 years to decide whether I wanted to be a guitarist or not. And look at me now, being horrible at playing guitar and doing horrible guitar lessons. So anyways, it's going to be 17B, 19E, 17E, 19B, 20B. Then same thing, but those last two going down, 2019. So 17, 19, 17, 19, 20, 2019. Go, go, Power Rangers. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Yeah, so that was horrible. But that was the, I'm going to say, main parts of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers theme song, the show from the early 90s. Early to mid 90s. Yep. Okay, so that'll do it for another, pretty bad lesson. If anyone could tell me how the amp always gets picked up with the feedback, like the wire in sorry. So that was the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers theme song. If you liked it, which you probably didn't, hit that. Oh, actually, no. Granted, no one's gonna ever actually see this part, but I looked it up online, so I think I got the right answer. But like when you think of superheroes, you think of like Superman, Spider-Man, Batman. They all originated back in like the little 30s. Superman, I know that it was like 1938. I always wondered, was Power Rangers, the fact that the show was in 1993, did that start the Power Rangers? Because like when you think of Power Rangers, you think like, oh yeah, Power Rangers, ha ha ha. They've been around for a long time, but were they around before 1993, or like no one even knew what the Power Rangers were before then? Comment below. If you liked the video, please hit that like button and subscribe down below. I really appreciate it. See you later. Gadoosh.